Hello everyone and welcome back to 5 Parsecs from Home. You join us on another sunny day at Duoso, and the factions have all agreed a truce for this turn, so we're going to do a bit of busy work, specifically going after one of the many rivals which is trying to attack us. We're going to go after the Skulker mercenaries, brigands. The guys we got fought in the last battle, mainly because, we need to get rid of them. The enforcers are also going to be bad, but for now, let's try taking out these poor civilians, basically. Before we do that, first up, Tampudi is going to attempt to track them down. Going to spend 4 credits, which is going to make it an auto success because you roll d6 plus the number of people look at tracking them plus the number of credits you spend, and d6 plus 5 cannot get less than a 6. So hooray! Antonenko is going to try and repair the power claw because it's not an upgrade to the shatter axe she's got, but it's a side grade, and I prefer piercing to shockwave. So 2 or more? Yes, that is in fact 2 and more. And Holland and Richter, they don't really need this, but they're going to they're just going to train because they're running slightly further behind on luck. It's not awful, but meh. Now, I'm going to see if we are going to get a rival. I'm just going to do on a 1, the enforcers show up, otherwise we're fighting the Skulkers. No, we're fighting Skulkers. Awesome. And yes, the way I do this, because I haven't done a rival mission in a while, is I use the flat rules from the rulebook for main rulebook for it. No additional objectives, just beating the crap out of each other with some possible difference in light rules, but just to determine exactly how people beating each other up. So let's see how that goes. First up, we have a deployment condition of 54. This is a rival mission, so it's slippery ground. All movement at ground level is -1 speed. That doesn't help anyone. Is there a notable site? Yes, 37 is no. Rivals don't have notable sites on a 1 to 40. Good lord. The mission is on a D10. 10. Raid. What's raid? Okay, if you fail to hold the field, your ship will take d6 plus 1 points of hull damage. Ooh, that's unpleasant. The Skulkers are not messing around. We've tracked them down, but they're coming after us as well. Right, so because it's a red zone, there are 11 Skulker mercenaries. Their gear is 2C, which is 1 and 6. It's on here somewhere. Yeah. This book has far too many pages. Colony rifles and hyper blasters. Excellent. Good. So. We now get to see if there's going to be a unique individual. Of course there is. Unique individual is 37. That's 37 when it's at home. That's roving threats. Come on, you can do this. Again, far too many pages. A freelancer. Okay, pretty good. 1 dice is automatically a 6 on reactions, but if we kill them, you can immediately make a loot roll. Okay. They call them in melee. Interesting. Let's gear up and go for it. Straight up fight with a crap load of dudes. Yay! Here we have the group of soldiers that we are going to be fighting today. And by soldiers, I should point out that in the storyline that I've created for this, these guys are basically like, I guess, the relatives of civilians who, like, they were taken over by a psychic and wiped out to a man by the Rangers last fight. So I'm guessing, yeah, things are going very badly very quickly. I'm going to say that this fight is going to be non-lethal. I might actually try and do as many melee attacks as possible in that kind of like they're knocking them out kind of thing. But yes, you've got all of the dudes with comedy rifles. This dude here has a sight. Move you over a little bit. 3 dudes with hypergut blasters, and the specialist, who is our lovely shaman dude. Do any of them have psychic powers? No. Because I physically cannot see the initiative, I'm just going to roll the deployment condition now. 35. And these guys are cautious. Yes. Half flank. Okay, so half flank is randomly select a nearby battlefield edge. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, yeah, so I'm going to roll and then I'm going to take off some of them. I'm not going to take off all of them, but high, low, high. Okay, I'm going to say the flanking force is the lieutenant, one of the hyper blasters. I'm going to take off. Got to take off 6. And 4 regular dudes. So this is going to be the starting field, and this is going to be the flanking field who are going to come on from this side. So, yeah, cool. So, yes, we have just got out of the truck, and we are just like getting into the area. We are coming up to investigate a possible lead on trying to take out trying to stop them coming for us, but they've sprung an ambush. There's these guys and these guys all coming in to take us out. We're going to have to defend ourselves all the time. The dude at the back is here. One of our group is always has to have a 6 on thing. I give them to Antoninka this turn, and everyone else is going first. Now, there's another minor issue along with every other problem, like, for example, the fact that everyone is at -1 speed. Our side has a maximum visibility of 9 inches. This does not apply to the other guys, so that is going to be great fun. Let's start moving and see what happens. The only way we're going to get through this is by triggering the trap. So we've run in here to block line of sight to this lot and try and take out this lot first. As soon as I take out the named individual, the unique individual, this fight becomes a lot easier. In return, the first specialist with the hyper blaster is going to come up and is going to take out Holland. +1 to hit, needs 4s to hit. There's 2 hits. 4s to wound. That is 1 wound. Holland has 1 point of luck, so that is going to be him ducking 2 inches that way, ready for the next one to come up. The lieutenant also going up there is going to go for Richter. Oh no, that is 3 hits, 4s to wound. Oh yeah, Richter is just immediately gone down. There is nothing he can do about that. Everyone else coming up. Holland is kind of distressingly in the open right now, because these guys do not actually need to get in close at all. So that's bad. Right, this firing line has come up here. They're going to start with the green one with the thingy sight is going to take a shot at Holland because you can't see Tampuli. It is going to miss. Cool. Right, the captain is going to shoot Tampuli and is going to hit with a +1 combat. Oh god. Oh, sorry, +2 combat in total. So hits and wounds. Did Tampuli have armor in the end? Did I ever give Tampuli has combat armor, so she does have a 5-up save. Yeah, she's fine. And the other dude is also going to shoot her. It's also going to hit. It's also going to wound. That doesn't go through, get blocked by armor. First point of luck sends her 6 inches that way. I have a horrifying feeling that might end her up on the top of the building here. So all of this over there will be able to shoot her. Oh dear. Yep, right up there. And this dude is going to move up and shoot her. Hitting twice. Oh god, cover is important, kids. Okay, she has 2 points of luck left. She's toughness 5, so this is wounding on 4s. 1 wound. She has armor, which fails to save. She's down to 1 point of luck. And she is going to now dodge 4 inches that way. Oh, get her about there. Which means that she can still absolutely be shot by other people, which is, again, really bad news. These 3 are never going to get a shot, so they've ran. These 2 might. So I'm going to start with the blue one into her. Going to miss. And the yellow one also misses. Tampuli is on 1 life, but she is alive. Which is something, I guess. And now we've got Antonenko here to do, again, something. It's not much, but Antonenko can get within 9 inches of the non-lieutenant specialist. So she's going to try and hit. She needs 5s. And she's going to miss. Okay. This is already going badly. Not a single bad guy has been killed as we go into round 2. Right, Antonenko's going last again, and it is going to be. Actually, Holland does have a stun. You know what? No, Holland is going to get the 6. This is so stupid. Oh shit. Rolling high is normally so good. Well, you know what? I'm going to start with the firing line over here. Hyperblast it into Tampuli. Hits, of course it does. Fails to wound, but is going to knock her back and stun her. I was really hoping I could run her in and just set fire to her with a flamer, but that ain't going to happen now. Yellow one into Tampuli. Hits. Oh my god. Wounds. Armor. Fails. This is her last point of luck. Dodging her 5 inches that way further into the fight. But plus side. Out of her range. Downside. These 3 are just going to stand and shoot at Antonenko. The 2 regular ones. One hit, of course. Fails to wound. Going to knock her back and stun her. And the lieutenant hits. Wounds. Antonenko can't wear armor. Antonenko has 2 luck, so she's down to 1 already. She's going to 5 inches that way. No. Oh my god. Right. Regular dude is going to return fire into her. He's going to miss. Lieutenant is going to return fire into her. He's going to miss, thank God. Captain is going to fire into Holland. Going to miss. Regular dude is going to miss. Gunsight guy is going to re-roll because he's aiming. He hits. Doesn't wound because he's now toughness 6. So he's got his second stun. Okay, and last up, he's going to move just over to the corner of the building and take a shot into Antonenko. Of course he's going to hit. Not going to wound, but he's going to knock her back an inch. And stun her again. Okay. Antonenko is going to go first. Antonenko is going to remove a stun from Tampuli. Antonenko is going to stay where she is and she's going to try and shoot. Thing is, he's got a point of luck as well on top of everything else. So she is going to hit him. She is going to wound him. Okay, he's got a point of luck. So he is going to dodge 2 inches that way, which is unfortunately going to put him in cover for Holland. Holland can't shoot him this turn, which is a shame because I have plans for Tampuli. I'm going to do some measuring and get back to you. Tampuli has run over here and she is going to try and flamethrower down the line. It's got enough range it can hit all of them, so I'm going to start with Specialist to move down. Hits on 4s, kill on 3s. Specialist hits, dead. Yellow dude hits, dead. Roll it slightly further over here. First blue dude hits. Hell yes. Exactly what I needed. Second blue dude misses. Second yellow dude misses. Captain, please, pretty please, misses. And there's still 3 kills to her name right then. And if she can go first next turn, she can do it again. Hand flamers are amazing. Now, what am I going to do with Holland? Holland is going to remove his thing. Holland is going to stay where he is. I believe he is within 9 inches of a certain captain. We can get rid of the captain as well. He is just in range. So, Holland is, I'm going to find the right thing. Holland has his hunting rifle with seeker sight and beam. He actually has a beam light, which I should really remember exists. Okay, so he's going to stand and shoot. He hits automatically even through cover. Because, no he doesn't, he got +1 to hit if stationary. So, he can't aim, but he can still get that. So he needs 2 or more to hit. He hits. It's damage 1. He wounds. Armor of 5+. No. The captain just dies. So. There are so many random rolls now. Amazing. First up, fleeing on a 1 or a 2. And now this might hopefully clear out a couple of this lot. No, of course it doesn't. Why would it? That would be really useful. So naturally, it's never going to happen. We have an escalation roll. 77 for cautious. Covering fire. The enemy closest to my battlefield edge throws a grenade if within 6 inches. It is not, so it's going to take a free shot at Yeah, it's a free shot into Tampuli. And it's going to hit. Wound. She's got a 5-up save. Nope, Tampuli is down. Oh no. Oh, very, very no. Should probably get out of here, but the problem is getting out of here is not very likely. Well, at least one person needs to get out of here. I just need to run. This has gone so badly, so very, very badly. Oh god, both sides have. Oh, there is a random event of 28, which is in this book somewhere. Oh, of course I remembered it existed. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you hear the book moving? You can see the book moving, great. Ammo fault. Select a random figure in your crew. If they fire a weapon last round, it cannot be used for the... Cool! Things are going so well. Low, high. I don't want him to fail this. Oh, God. Okay. So, I'm going to say now he is also going to be the thing. You know what? Screw the turn marker. Can Antonenko remove her own stun and leg it? I don't know. No, she can't. That is a 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least while the hyperblasters keep shooting, they can't not get the overheat. So first one into her, misses. Lieutenant misses. He's going to shoot her as well. Going to hit. Wounds. She's down to her luck. That's her last point of luck. She's going an inch that way, so she's slightly further into the wall. Regular dude is going to shoot into him. Going to miss. He's going to hit. He's on link, so he hits. Fails the wound, but is going to plant another point of stun onto him. Gun sight guy is also going to shoot him. It's going to miss. I'm going to do some measuring, see what these three can do, but I'm just not happy about any of this, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Yeah, it turns out that these three can all see Holland from the rear. So first 2 rifles, both miss. Lieutenant with a gun hits, fails to wound, but that is his 3rd point of thing. He has been knocked out, and honestly, that may be the best thing that has happened to him. Antonenko is going to remove her own stun. And then she's going to have to run. I'm just not quite sure how she's going to get out of this. Crap. Okay. This is a stupid plan, but it's the only plan I can see right now. All the time he is on the field, she is going to she's only going to have a reaction of 6. If she can kill him, she may actually be able to get off the field by running off in that direction. So, she's going to miss. This time, I'm not going to bother doing the thing. Screw it. First hyperblaster hits and takes her down. Right, Holland is the only person left alive. Because I did some working out, and even running back here, these 3 could see her. And yeah, they would have got shots off on first while everyone else kept chasing her. Ugh, that was painful. That was very, very painful. But here we are. We live and learn. Holland is still alive, so cool. Maybe we don't take these guys on. That cost us 4 credits just to do that. Ouch. Okay, that was quite nasty. Right. Here we go. It's all gonna be fine. Would you believe we don't get a we don't resolve our rival status for that? And also, we don't have quest or patron. We do get paid for some godforsaken reason. 3 credits. Cool. We don't get battlefield finds. Check for invasion. No. We gather loot. We gather loot before we determine injuries, and which is always very odd to me. But don't know how excited you're going to be for the loot. Oh. So 50 is some gear. 78 for gear is a utility item, and that utility item is 90 sonic emitters. So the other option is 39 2 pieces of damaged gear. Amazing. And those pieces of damaged gear are 95 utility item, 92 damaged sonic emitters, and 40 is a gun sight, and 66 a damaged seeker sight. Honestly, I think I'm just going to go for the regular sonic emitters. I don't even know what they do, but I have so much damaged gear to repair anyway, it's just not worth it. Okay, now on to injuries. Now, Holland is going to patch up Tampuli, and I'm going to spend a story point for the other 2. So, Tampuli, 61 is minor injuries, and 73 minor injuries. Okay, Tampuli has 1 injury turn. Richter, 98, School of Hard Knocks +1 XP. Out of interest, the other one was going to be that or dead. I think I'm going to go for the +1 XP. And Antonenko, 28 is equipment broken, or 71 minor injuries. Okay, so 2 minor injuries and 1 gains an XP. Cool. Is that going to slightly change how I do things next? Give me a second. Oh. Richter. There's nowhere near enough XP for anything. Okay, so Tampuli and Holland both get 2 XP. Holland survived. He got knocked out. And Tampuli got the first kill of the game. Richter and Antonenko get 1 XP each. That doesn't mean Antonenko has enough XP to get her 3rd point of luck, and my god, I'm going to need it, apparently. So, yes, that's something at least. I'm going to sell the sonic emitters and 2 Kiranin crystals for another 3 credits. Again, good lord, going to need it. We have a campaign event of 38. 38 is... You've managed to settle some old business. If you have any, you may remove 1 rival of your choice. Do you know what? Do you know what I really like as a postscript to this entire bullshit? I really like the idea that they turned up, they beat the crap out of us. It wasn't like particularly nasty. Like, it was bad, but it was like, they shot to wound. We've got a bit of injury turn a time. No real harm. No harm, no foul. I like the idea that after that, with his new thing in politics, I like that Richter. I think Richter managed to talk them out of it. It's like, you beat the crap out of us. We beat the crap out of you. We are, eye for an eye and all that. We have, in fact, we've both got our licks in, and we're going to be, we're going to be friends now. And I like that as an idea. So I'm going to remove them as a rival. Something good came out of this, at least. We now have a character event for Antonenko, who gets 72. 72. Also, this entire thing could have been solved if they just talked it over. There's less naked. Someone has sent you a gift. Roll once on the loot table. Oh, I like the idea that it's one of them, like, you know, has a little, like, Ewok style party. Like, they wanted to eat them and now they're best friends. Yay. And rolling on the loot table. 33 is 2 damaged weapons. 35 is a slug weapon. See, we have too many damaged items. 57 is a shotgun, a damaged shotgun. Wow. And 69 is, firstly, nice and a melee weapon. That melee weapon is 28. I saw plasma rifle, very excited. I was looking at the wrong one. 28, a brutal melee weapon. Okay, so nothing great, but stuff we can repair and sell. So yeah, I like the idea that, like, it wasn't quite how we envisioned it, but basically we just turned up, let them beat the crap out of us, and then talked it over. That is how I'm spinning this complete abject failure of a mission. But yes, we went in, we heard their grievances repeatedly to the face at multiple caliber, and then we had a informed discussion. Everyone was happy. So, cool. Go us. We talked things out. Eventually. So, yeah. I hope we all learned something here today. And if you learned something, remember to subscribe and comment down below with what you have learned today. Great. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great night. Bye.